Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I have to mute my computer. Okay. There. All right. You let me know when you're ready.
I think we're ready.
Okay, perfect. So tonight, we're just going to go through a brief little breathing teaching, I guess you could say. Breathing 101, you can call it. And then Catherine is going to bring us through a little meditation. So I guess first, I'll just briefly remind you guys, if you're new here, breathing is like everything that the base of my programs that I do. But as busy moms and other busy people in this world, we tend to breathe incorrectly, which is shocking because it's something we do like 25,000 times a day. And it's odd to think that you might be doing it wrong, but it's really essential to do it right, because it puts you back into a non-stressed state, which I think we all need in today's world, but especially as busy moms. So should I dive into that, or do you want to share a little bit about the importance of meditation first, and then we'll do it all together?
Go for it. Yeah, what do you think?
Okay, sure. So how I want you to breathe, I'm going to walk you through this, and then you can practice a little bit, and then Catherine will explain the importance of meditation, and then we'll do the little thing. So it's hard because it's cutting me off right here to see my chest. So breathing starts in your diaphragm, which is actually right under your rib cage, like inside of your rib cage, right under your breast area. So if you just put your hands here and you do an inhale, you want to feel that expansion right here, not so much up here, but like right here in this, like the middle of your body. So inhaling. And then on the exhale, you'll feel it. Oops, hey now, I tripped over, sorry. You'll feel it contract and close, okay? So inhale, exhale. And then as you're doing that, you want to remind your shoulders to go down. A lot of us are like this, or we might be like hunched over from nursing, or like on our phones, or sitting at our desk. So just take a roll back. Inhale and exhale. And a lot of times if you like inhale through your nose and then exhale outing through your mouth, is like you just kind of release everything. So like release all your stress, So we'll take one more. Inhale, exhale. And you can really once you practice it more, you can really feel like your rib cage closing. And a lot of us moms tend to flare this area. So you want to just be conscious of like having that closed, not your shoulders down, but this closed. So that's just a little breathing one.
You talk about that in yoga too, that like when you're doing down dog or something, you want to be careful not to flare the bottom of your ribs, right? You're hugging them in.
Yeah. And it's like once you start to become aware of that, it's really hard at first. I really struggled with it. But I've gotten so much better, and I've noticed a huge difference in my posture from it. So don't give up. Keep trying.
And I love the way you described it. Like last time, the 360 thing, like you can feel the whole area, like even your back when you're breathing into your diaphragm.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. And it really should be your whole, and it might be hard for a lot of people. You might not feel that connection at first, but you just have to keep trying. And once you feel it, it's like, okay, I get it. And like, you'll instantly just start to feel calmer. So yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
So my husband and I were just talking about this the other day. But meditation, it seems like this, on the surface anyway, it seems kind of insignificant. Like we just sit there quietly and we're focusing on our breath and not like we're not doing very much. But really under the surface, we're practicing moving from our head into our heart space, and taking time to do that every day helps to strengthen our ability to focus on what we want to focus on, even when things are chaotic. So, for example, like you might go into a daydream and you don't even realize you got on that train of thought. But practicing meditation helps you become aware of your thoughts so that you can choose where you put your attention and focus. But so typically I do yoga and meditation in the mornings, but my husband and I sit and meditate in the evenings together. And sometimes our older two will sit with us as well. But we were just talking about this, and we noticed that when we do meditate and we do take time for ourselves, things tend to like run more smoothly, including bedtime. And so, like when we're more calm and present and patient, like bedtime goes, maybe it takes half the time, like when we take like we're doing all the same things, all the same routine, but things go a lot more smoothly. And so that's one of that's a huge plus to us, right? Like we can see the benefit right there. And so because when we're taking that time for ourselves and to connect and calm ourselves, it helps us to be more present with our kids, and then they feel seen and connected with, which helps to create a feeling of safety for them, and it helps them settle down for bedtime. And another place that I've seen a benefit of this too is with running a business. So with like 3 little kids and homeschooling, finding time to work is, there's small opportunities here and there to do work during the day. And so when I do take care of myself and meditate, I find that the time that I have, it is more productive, that I'm able to focus and I have more clarity, and I feel less scattered. And so just in all the different areas of your life, you can see the benefits of having a meditation practice.
Yes. No, and I love that, because I feel like I should have just meditated with my oldest son to get him ready for bed. But I think, and it just goes so along with the breath, because like when you're just taking those few moments to like calm your mind, and like our brains are so busy today. Like, what I mean? We have so many things going on, like between kids, and if you're running a business and like homeschool, like all of those things, it's like you always have something right here in your brain.
Yeah.
And I know as moms, I heard this somewhere, like the things that we carry in our brain is like astronomical, like the things we're constantly thinking of. So that's a really good reason why we need to like journal and just get everything out, because then you don't need to carry it around anymore. But I feel like putting the breath and the meditation like together is just like so calming. It truly does help. So thank you for sharing that, especially with your husband too. I think that's so great.
Yeah. So there's lots of different types of meditation, but I like to keep it really simple and just bring your focus to your breath, because that's always with you. And as Kaitlin just showed us, like we can practice breathing into our diaphragm, which adds even like more of an element of calming and
It brings more oxygen to your brain. So it's like, it's just like increasing your blood flow and just making you feel better all over.
Yeah.
And like your brains control your muscles. So like just that state of relaxation is really helpful. One thing I really like to do if you're a nursing mom is like when I'm nursing, anytime I'm nursing, I like really try to focus on my breathing, because it just puts me in a really good place for those like few minutes. If you don't have other kids on top of you at the same time, but I just wanted to share that.
Or maybe even if you do.
Even if you do, it's just like, let's calm down here. Everybody breathe with me.
And there is for older kids, like just bringing breath into their life, and that kind of a mindfulness practice for them. We do in our house, we love to do hand breathing. Yeah.
Yes, I feel like I was just thinking, I saw someone one time like pretending you tell them like you're holding a cup of like cocoa or something. So you breathe it in, and then you breathe in the smell, and then you blow out, you like cool it off.
Oh,
I don't know if that's something, but thank you for reminding me of that, because I'm going to write it down now.
No, that's a good one.
I don't forget.
Yeah. But the one that we do is just like you hold your hand up. If you can see my hand, and you just take your other finger. So they always have their hand and they always have their breath with them. And my kids will even bring it up themselves sometimes now. I'm like, can we do hand breathing, Mom? And I'm like, yeah, we can. So you just take your finger of your other hand and put it at the base of your thumb. And as you move your finger up your thumb, you breathe in.
Okay.
You can teach them to breathe in through their diaphragm, and then like breathe out as you go down. And then you breathe in as you go up each time.
So everybody do this with us.
Mm.
Okay, out.
And then breathe in and out and in and out. And it kind of guides them because they've got their hand, and then that way mom and child have had like 5 deep calming breaths. And and so my kids will bring it up on their own now when things get kind of like, if they're feeling overwhelmed or big feelings, they're like, Mom, can we do hand breathing? I'm like, yes, we can.
That's such a great tool too, because
Yeah.
even like if a mom needs it, like break it out. And if they know what that is, be like, okay, everybody, that's I really love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
I felt like I had so there's a comment right here. It says another bonus of that is that the baby confirms a belly breath breathing pattern. Yes, and if you notice, if you watch your kiddos, if you truly watch them breathe, you'll see that they breathe in their belly. Like they breathe the way that we're supposed to. So if you want like some cues on that, do it. Like I'm always in awe when I watch my kids, or like if they're moving stuff around, like I watch their core, and it's like such a beautiful functioning core.
Yes.
Yeah, so make sure you check out your kiddos for that. Okay. Does anyone have any questions before we get started? Or I really liked what you just did with your hands, the hand thing. So I feel like we should do that a little bit more. Okay, no questions. So go ahead. All right, we're going to start a little meditation now. So everybody get comfortable.
So just, get comfortable.
Very sore today.
And if you want to, close your eyes if you can, if you're not driving or doing something you need your eyes open for, or just like soften your gaze. And I'd love to place my hand over my heart, just as a way to physically connect with yourself. So if that feels good to you, go for it. And then just start to notice the air as it enters your nostrils. And follow that breath in and let it fill up your diaphragm. And then feel your rib cage contract as your breath flows back out. And just honor yourself today for taking this time for you. And know that you're worthy of taking this time for you. And now if you'd like to bring your attention to just under your hand, right at your heart space, and imagine that there's a ball of light there, just a small ball of light. And this light symbolizes your love and your true essence, your spirit. And watch this ball as it starts to expand and fills up the space under your hand. And keep breathing into your diaphragm. And let this light expand and fill up your chest and your belly. And each area it comes to, as it comes to that area, allow that part of your body to soften and relax. And allow the light to spread down your legs, into the tips of your toes. And see it fill up your shoulder area. Allow your shoulders to relax down away from your ears. And watch the light as it goes all the way down your arms to your fingertips. And see the light as it fills up your head. Allow your jaw and your cheeks to soften, your forehead to release. Now feel this light all over your body. And allow it to radiate out of your body. See it fill the room. Your love fill your house. Surround your kids and your family. And flow out to all of those that you love and everyone you come in contact with. The world needs your beautiful light, Mama. So just let it shine. And when you're ready, you can let your eyes gently open.
That was so great. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
And I love, yeah, go ahead.
No, I just love that words like to release your jaw, like all those things get so tight and it's like just such a reminder to relax.
But I love the light filling sort of meditations because have you heard the quote from Marianne Williamson? Let's see if I have it. She says, "Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. So your playing small doesn't serve the world. And there's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you." And I think as women, we tend to like hold back our, our light, our beauty, because we don't want to outshine someone else. But really, we're doing a disservice to the world, and so let your light shine. I love that message.
No, it's so true. It's so true. Yeah. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I feel nice and calm. I could go to bed.
It's bedtime.
Yes, I'm an hour ahead of you, so. Okay, well, I don't know. Does anyone have any questions? Please make sure you go follow Catherine at Soul Care Mom. She has a great Instagram feed and some great little meditation programs too. So
Thank you. And Kaitlin, you've got all of your videos, right? Your training videos on YouTube as well?
Yes, I have some up on YouTube and I have another group coaching coming up. So
yeah.
Yes.
So exciting.
Yes. Okay, I don't think we have any questions. So, all right, I'm going to end it on Instagram. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Sending you love.
Yes.